Okay.
It's the Unhappy Hour.
All right, everybody, it's Brian Engelman. This is the Unhappy Hour here on the TNAM radio network at thenewamericanmedia.com. Zak Baris, you are out in Cleveland right now. Tell us what's going on. What has this journey been like?
It's pretty busy downtown. It's starting to fill in. It's hard to tell because the Browns can't let it out, but it's starting to look pretty busy. Cars are piling in here, definitely a lot busier than a typical Sunday. All the bars are packed. The watch parties, the lines were out the door about an hour or two ago, so it's starting to really fill in down here. It's not like Cavs-esque like it was in June, but it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and the run that we're on right now with the Cleveland Indians up 3-1, I mean, sum up the series for me. I know we only have you for a couple minutes because, hey, we got to get ready for this next game. Hopefully we can bring home the championship tonight. But just kind of walk us through where we're at. What have you seen, and what do you expect in this game today?
You've seen timely clutch hitting. You haven't seen everyone hit, but everybody seems to be getting hit at the right time. Whether it's Coco Crisp in the playoffs has basically won 3 games for the Indians so far this postseason. Whether it's a game in Boston against Toronto, and then you saw it again the other night against the Cubs. So I mean, you've got a different guy every night that seems to close the deal for the Tribe. The bullpen's been absolutely phenomenal between Miller and Allen. Cody Allen doesn't get enough credit for what he's done so far in the playoffs. He's been phenomenal, just as good as Miller actually, and people don't realize that. The rotation's been great. I mean, Kluber's been fantastic, but they're not getting tons of innings. This is the most aggressive I've ever seen anyone manage a game, and he's made every right move so far throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, it's something to watch. It really is. I'm trying to think of my MVPs of the team, and I got to go out and think of the front office for the Cleveland Indians. Well, hold on. I would say, well, of course, Corey Kluber on the field, but I'm saying when you look at everything in general, I got to give it to the front office for going out and getting Andrew Miller and Coco Crisp. I give it to Terry Francona.
It's not even just Miller. Don't forget about Brandon Guyer, who was another deadline deal too.
Right.
So they acquired his left-handed pitching, who's been phenomenal. The pickup of Rajay Davis this offseason, the pickup of Napoli. I mean, every move that Chernoff and Antonetti made this season was phenomenal. I mean, they literally didn't have any. They did. This team has very few homes. Don't forget, they're here today in Game 5 of the World Series at 3-1, without Michael Brantley, without their best offensive player, and without Carlos Carrasco and Danny Salazar, their number 2 and 3 stars. Think about that for 1 second.
Herculean.
And without Abraham Almonte too.
Yeah, Almonte. This is a Herculean, once-in-a-lifetime. It feels so weird to me, Zach, because since Game 5, when the Cavaliers came back and crushed the Warriors, 5, 6, 7. In Game 5, when we took that over, about halfway, 3/4 of the way through, and you could tell that we were living inside their brain. LeBron was swatting Curry and getting in his face, and I hit this weird Zen-like calm. Game 5, Game 6, Game 7, and all throughout the World Series, Zach. It's like I'm living in a dream. This is the year of abundance for Cleveland.
It really is. I mean, this is something special. It really is something special. And it's actually kind of funny. If the Indians win tonight, or if they win even Tuesday or Wednesday,
right.
The city of Cleveland will have won 2 championships before the Cleveland Browns have even won a game, since they had last won a game.
Oh, man. That is absolutely incredible.
I can't take credit for that, though. I saw that on Twitter.
Sure.
I retweeted it a couple hours ago.
Well, I can't take credit for, but I'll tell you what, if people aren't following us on Instagram and Twitter and retweeting and joining us online, you guys are really missing out. Do a search for the Unhappy Hour Sports Show. It's a secret group. If we can confirm you're an Indians, Cavs, Browns, or Buckeye fan, we'll let you in, and it is awesome. All of the memes that are coming through right now. Go ahead.
I mean, Brian, this has been so cool. I mean, I went up to Toronto for the series, for the closeout in Toronto, which I got tickets for $80 night off. $235 seats right on the first baseline, about 10 rows back in Toronto. I mean, I've been to every home game so far, just like I was for the Cavs. And this has just been an incredible experience. I mean, it's not something I would ever take for granted. And I've got to say, moving back to Cleveland 3 years ago, I was a little apprehensive. But now, I mean, it's just a joy to move back here and be a part of this.
I'll tell you what, I was back for the last parade, and I was absolutely blown away by what the city of Cleveland has turned itself into. I think it has enormous potential as a cool, functional area, and I could see all the suburban areas benefiting from that as people expand a little and move
definitely.
Closer.
And I'll say this too, because I tweeted this out last week, and I tweeted it out again today. The Browns are more irrelevant now than they were from the years 1996 to 1998.
Unreal. Unreal. I love that phrase. I mean, I hate that it's reality, but that really nails it. Say that one more time.
The Browns are more irrelevant now than they were from the years 1996 to 1998 when they did not have a team.
And let me tell you, Zach, you were a couple years younger than me, so I don't know if you really recall the Bernie years exactly as vividly as I do. But if you could have told the 1980s Cleveland Browns of Bernie Kosar's tenure that the Cavs and the Indians might win a championship before they do, you would have thought that you were off your freaking rocker. That's how bad the Indians were. That's how bad the Cavs were.
Yeah, I mean, it's truly unbelievable to think that we're here at this point. And to think, as soon as Shapiro moved on, don't forget, Shapiro's always here as the GM. We made one aggressive trade, and that was trading for Ubaldo Jimenez. And he wasn't even the GM. Antonetti was the GM. Shapiro was the president of baseball operations. So you look now, and the Indians went out and pulled two massively aggressive deals during the trade deadline. Although one of them fell through, the Lucroy deal, but Perez has been phenomenal in the playoffs. So,
yeah, he has. Absolutely, he has. Let me get your thoughts on this. I know we got to let you get back to everything, and you feel free. You can leave whenever you want. But this tweet is something we've shared through social media. It says it was something on Twitter. This guy Adam P at WA Pratt. It says Cleveland. We want a championship. Devil. Okay, but you'll have to host the Republicans. Cleveland. Fine. Devil. Trump's the guy. Cleveland. We want two.
I love that one. I saw that one the other day, and it was great. By the way, hopefully I'll be seeing you this week for the parade. So
absolutely, my brother. Well, then you have fun down there. Rally the troops and have a good time, and we'll be talking with you soon, all right?
All right, thanks again, Brian. Talk to you soon.
Take care, Zach. Hey, Zach, yeah, we got to do the NBA season preview show. So
we can do that tomorrow night. I'll be around.
Oh, man, are we going to be celebrating tonight? All right, buddy, you take care. To be continued. Right. Go Indians. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for checking this out here. Let's play you out with, what song? Here, let's go through our list of songs. This will be fun. It's like I'll play DJ. Here, and I'm going to tell you the genesis and the origin of all these songs. Why not? You can turn the show off now if you don't care either way. This is a song called Light the Candle that my brother wrote. He wrote, he recorded, he engineered, he produced. I do like this song. I seriously think that this song is amazing. If you're still listening this far into the show, I'd love to have you find out. Alright. I would love to find out if you're watching this and listening to this. When you listen to this song, what does it remind you of? Let's go through some of the other tunes, shall we? Sorry, I was distracted by something right there. This is a song with me on drums, my brother on guitar. This is called Mara. This is called One More Moon by Elevated Tracks, which is my brother. This is our main theme song. This is called Franciscan by Elevated Tracks, which is my brother. It's my brother. And that's called The Fall. really like the hi-hat. All right. This one's called Indeed. By Elevated Tracks as well. This one's called Indeed. This is Wait. Yeah. These are demos that our band recorded. Me on the drums. My brother on guitar. Okay, so there's that one. We have this one with Johnny Rabb. You might recognize this song. All right, here's congas. Here's Enoch. That's all we're going to do. All right, thanks a lot, everybody.
Hi, everybody. You're listening to Agree to Disagree with Brian Engelman, and this is John B. Wells reminding you that not only is Brian Engelman a cool guy, and not only is the newamericanmedia.com a very cool platform, but here's a cool idea for you, too. Are you alone? Not really. Do you like dogs? Do you like cats? You do. Of course you do. Everybody does. One or the other, maybe even both. You know, there are a lot of dogs and cats that are at shelters right now, and if somebody doesn't take them home, they're going to wind up euthanized. That's a nice way of saying they're going to be killed, because there's simply not enough room. I guarantee it, the best dogs and the best cats, the best pets, come from shelters. There's something about dogs and cats, they know. They know where they are. You walk through one of them, and certainly at least one is going to look at you and go, I wish you'd take me home. I'm in hell. Please take me out of here. It'll be the best thing that you ever did for your soul. You'll feel good about it. And not only that, but you have a friend for life. Doesn't matter if you got money, you don't have money. Well, it doesn't make any difference to a dog or cat. All they need is the sound of your voice and maybe even the stroke of your hand, and they're fine. Maybe a little food every once in a while. The sweetest sound that those pets ever hear is your voice. Think it over and adopt a cat or a dog from a local shelter today. I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did.